No weapon against me shall prosper. Don't do this for Grammys or Oscars. These babies is dying from choppers. Mama hurting, getting high as a roster. Drive-by after drive-by. Want to murk a nigga, do a walk-up. When you kill a baby that's innocent, then the whole hood need to talk up. Damn shame can it...
Recording live from the Engine Room in Broad Ripple, this is the Voices of Indie podcast hosted by Josh Gillespie. Voices of Indie is a show dedicated to giving you the opportunity to know the musical, visual, and theatrical arts of Indianapolis, Indiana. This week's guest is rapper Loc Rhymicide, and today's episode is sponsored by Indianapolis Independent Entertainment. IIE LLC's goal is to help grow local DIY artists, freelancers, and businesses within Indianapolis and generate more paying creative opportunities. Their mission is simple: to establish a network of creatives who excel in areas of need and connecting them with other network members. This way, they can help to expand the local art and music scenes. IIE believes that by eliminating some of the intimidating barriers within the entertainment industry, more opportunities will be produced for local freelancers and businesses. This will help Indianapolis become the place to go for art and music in the Midwest. If you are interested in learning more, go to their website, www.indieent.com. That's INDYINDIEENT.com, and fill out a free application to discuss how you and IIE can redefine making it together. And again, with me this week is my guest, Loc Rhymicide. Loc, how you doing this week?
Good, man.
Awesome.
Yeah.
I am thrilled that you could actually be here this week. We've been trying to get this on the books for a while, and I've spent some time listening to your music, but I really want to get to know about you and what got you into the game. And so real quick, give me a glimpse into the background of Loc Rhymicide.
Well, man, I started rapping I've been rapping for probably since I was a teen. I've been rapping for 20 years. I've been doing it for You know what I'm saying? I remember I used to record back, a lot of things. It's digital now, but it was like ADATs then, like those big VCR tape looking. I've been doing this for a while though. It's been a long time.
So tell me, what got you into the game? What made you really want to get into rapping? Well,
really, man, my brother, my brother was rapping before me. He could always rap. And then, I remember I got in trouble. I went and did some time and I just started writing raps. That's how I was occupied, to get through the time I was doing. I just started writing raps, just putting my life on paper, just start writing raps. I guess it was always in me, just, was pretty good at it and just kept doing it.
Who have been your influences? Like what, when I listen to your stuff, there's, I remember listening to stuff in the 90s and there was that whole East Coast, West Coast sound. You have a sound that really kind of blends a lot of different styles, I've noticed.
Right.
Who would you say has been, some of your biggest inspirations in the rap game?
Like back then, I was a big Scarface fan.
Oh, Scarface is good.
Oh yeah, and of course, you gotta like Jay-Z.
Oh yeah,
he's the, as far as like the older rap, Tupac. I like a lot of Pac, because Pac, I like that type of rap, like the rap. I want to when I'm listening, I like to hear the message. Like I like the music rap with the subject, where they got good subject matter.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. So that's I like that was some of my favorite artists right there.
So I noticed that you actually have a lot of subject matter in your music. So tell me a little bit about what goes into what you're writing about, because like I said, we were talking about this off air a little bit. You talk about your story being part of your music, but there's a lot of I don't know, there's a lot of cautionary tales that I hear in your music. Explain that a bit, if you wouldn't mind.
Well, I'm not I know me, I'm not really, I'm an older guy, so I done really been and did a lot, as far as in the streets. And, and I rap about my experiences, but I also want to put it out there. I'm not telling you to do what I did, it's your choice, but it could go this way or it can go that way. You know what I'm saying? So basically trying to teach the youth and and hopefully they listen. You know, don't get just caught up into what I'm saying right here, but just listen and pay attention, because it can go good or it can be bad. So that's why it's like a lot of cautionary. I want to tell you, like, look, if I'm telling the person about, well, if you sell this, you may make some money, but you may also get caught. You might also go to prison too. So, you know, you might make the money, but you might go to prison. So it's a 50-50. So that's why I just like to keep it real. I just like to keep it real in my music.
I've noticed that. And that's what I really enjoy. And I want people to check out No Nuts, No Glory 22. This is a full-length album from Loc Rhymacide. Came out in 2019. You can find it streaming everywhere.
It's streaming everywhere.
But you can also get hard copies.
Yeah. Had a few left. Still got some left.
And then always will be plugging away. Loc Rhymacide. If you can zoom in on that, there is a QR code. And I'll make sure that this is scanned in later so that people can check that out.
Okay.
Now, so I guess, you know, what I want to hear, from you is like, tell me more about, tell me the story behind the name Rhymacide.
Well, the name Rhymacide came about, like, it came from my brother, which he's Reckless on Instagram. He's a Rhymacidal, but he's Reckless Rhymacide. And, you know, it came from him, like, because he had did some time too, and we was actually both doing time. He was just in another facility, I was in another facility, and he had came up with the word Rhymacide. You know what I'm saying? Which we can see on the shirt. To commit a Rhymacide means to kill him lyrically. Yeah. So it came from the word homicide. We just put the Rhymacide on the beginning of it. You know, Rhymacide is more the brand of who we are. You know, I'm Loc Rhymacide, he's Reckless Rhymacide. So that's where it came from. You know,
what's it like to rap with your brother, or to have that kind of relationship where you can, you know, have the rap thing going for you, both of you?
I mean, that's cool. That's cool. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's a good thing right there. You know. To like, this is my real brother, but, you know, also we share the same interests. You know what I mean? So that's cool. That's like my, you know, partner in rhyme. You know?
I love it, partner in rhyme.
Yeah.
Where have you found, like, within the local community, like how have you been able to kind of build interest in your music? And because you reached out to me, I had never heard of you before.
Right.
But then again, I haven't heard of a lot of rappers in Indianapolis, but also I haven't heard a lot of musicians in Indianapolis. So, I mean, that's why I'm doing this podcast and this live stream, is so that I can get to know the artistic community, the rap community, the rock community, the metal community, the punk community, all the different scenes and genres within Indianapolis. And Indianapolis has a very strong hip hop scene. So tell me,
very strong.
Tell me what has been your experience like within the Indianapolis hip hop scene.
I mean, you know, it's like, I look at it like, cause I remember, you know, before social media, you know what I'm saying? So, and this definitely has grown. Like, it's a lot of talent, you know what I'm saying? A lot of different flavors, you know what I'm saying? It's getting better and better and better. A lot of good artists. It's a lot of good music, local music in Indianapolis. And you can see it more now that we got social media platforms. It's more accessible, you know what I'm saying? So, and it seems like it's really always been a lot, but it's like now you can see it even more, you know what I'm saying? Because it's more of a do-it-yourself type thing where you can, you know, it's easier to get the music out there. And like,
have you found that the community is very supportive of you?
I mean, yeah, you know, you know, it's I got, you know, it's a supportive community, you know.
That's awesome.
Yeah,
that's awesome. Where are people able to hear you? Like, you know, if they want to see you live, where do people go to see Loc Rhymacide?
Like, you talking about as far as like performances and stuff like that?
Yeah.
I mean, you just gotta stay posted to me what I'm doing, and, you know, you'll know. I might pop up anywhere.
That's right.
Yeah.
And you like rap, hip hop recording artist. We're talking with Loc Rhymacide here. Loke, what I love the fact that you're being a part of this, and I'm looking to find out more about like you as a person.
Right.
Tell me more about you as a person. What's tell me a little bit more about your background, and if you don't mind sharing. I don't want to dig too deep if you don't feel comfortable.
I don't mind. Ain't nothing to hide with me.
But let's get to know Loke.
Yeah.
What's your story?
What's my story? Like, it's a lot, you know what I'm saying? I got a lot of story, you know what I'm saying? I'm a father, I'm a husband, you know what I'm saying, as well. I'm a family man first, you know, I'm a man, family first, you know.
Mm-hmm.
I always put the family first. It's like, man, my path is like I've been through, like, you know, I came up in the streets, you know what I'm saying? So, and I'm just fortunate to still be here, you know, because it's like statistically, you know, a lot of times you don't even make it.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm blessed. I'm blessed to just be here right now on this podcast.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Some things I can talk about, some things I can't talk about.
Sure.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, no. I feel it. I feel it.
So and if you listen to my music, you can see, you know, because the story is all in my music. You know what I'm saying? Because that's how I just put my pain in my music. You know what I'm saying? I like my music. When you listen, I feel like when you listen to me, one minute you might can laugh, you can cry, you can dance, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Just try to be versatile with it.
Yeah. Well, let's check out a song from you real quick. We're gonna play the song "Fallen Stars."
Yeah.
And then we're gonna come back and we're gonna talk about that song a little bit, if that's okay.
That's good.
All right. So this is "Fallen Stars" by Loke Rhymicide.
God, I put the trust up. Cause you pay for this shit. God.
Yeah. That show them how to mess with family.
Let's go. Damn, man, you niggas still tripping on that shit, man.
What's y'all, man? What's y'all?
Hey, man, nigga, we want to hear all that shit. Nah, we got to end it tonight, bro. Nah, man.
Let that shit go, man. All right, they think it's a game, man.
See, you got to let shit man. Hey, bro, they got to go tonight, man. Fuck night, bro.
Check this out. Let me rap to y'all 1 minute before y'all do something that y'all gonna regret for the rest of y'all life.
No weapon against me shall prosper. Don't do this for Grammys or Oscars. These babies is dying from choppers. Mama hurting, getting high as a roster. Drive by after drive by. Want to murk a nigga, do a walk up. When you kill a baby that's innocent, then the whole hood need to talk up. Damn shame can the kids play instead of running from an AK. Was just about to go to junior high, but never made it out to 6th grade. That's a tragedy that I don't want to see, but it's happening right in front of me. Say a prayer for my whole community. At the same time, need some unity. In the household, now they heart broke. Shedding tears cause they can't cope. We kill each other for a bankroll, and that ain't even how it should go. Put our brains together, maybe then we could change forever. I'm sick of tears trying to change the weather. Memories all across the sweater. Pray to God we can keep the peace. Pour a blessing on our city streets. Got my eyes on my enemy and it's messed up that they look like me. A message to the whole generation. Stick together and don't fall apart. I'm sick and tired of all this bloodshed and waking up with a broken heart. Our hands is dirty, and it's time to clean them off. The murder rate keep rising, and listen up, this is our fault. Nowadays we don't give a damn. We kill each other in a heartbeat. My block used to be a paradise, but now it's just another dark street. As I ride through the streets of the ghetto, I feel nothing but pain inside. Teddy bears on the front porch, representing all the kids that died. They taking a life that's way too young. Boy, you a cow just playing with guns. Don't even name when you empty the drum. Where the hell they get you devils from? The situation's real crazy. I'ma use the voice that he gave me. I'ma say a prayer for the babies. It's been on my mind heavy lately. Shoot a house up that ain't relevant. At the same time, it makes no sense. Kill a auntie or a grandma, now a whole life's in the past tense. Got a message, time to listen up. Pay attention, do you comprehend? My eyes open on a daily basis, and some unity is what I recommend. Shake a hand, give a hug, make a sacrifice and show a little love. Red peace in these city streets, at the same time there'll be less blood. Community don't need that. All I wanna do is give back. Don't hate me cause I'm getting money. Put in work and get your own stacks. It's our decision, gotta make a choice. But it's time for us to rejoice. I'm speaking out and I'm speaking loud. Sacrificing using my voice. Our hands is dirty, and it's time to clean them off. The murder rate keep rising, and listen up, this is our fault. Nowadays we don't give a damn. We kill each other in a heartbeat. My block used to be a paradise, but now it's just another dark street. Our hands is dirty, and it's time to clean them off. The murder rate keep rising, and listen up, this is our fault. Nowadays we don't give a damn, we kill each other in a heartbeat. My block used to be a paradise, but now it's just another dark street.
That was Fallen Stars by Loc Rhymicide, my guest this week. Loc, tell me about the song Fallen Stars. We were talking off camera here real quick while that was playing about how it seems like you have a story to start this off. So tell me about this song. Tell me about the video shoot, the making of. What went into this song?
What went into the song itself?
Yeah,
what made me?
Let's start about the song.
Well, man, really the song Fallen Stars is really dedicated to like a lot of the young kids that we done lost and like due to gun violence, unnecessary gun violence. You know what I'm saying? Because I got tired of turning on the TV and the channel and the news. I'm like, man, it'd be like a shootout. Then like you have like a baby got hit or got killed. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I named it Fallen Stars, because the youth is all the youth is stars to me. So that's why I named it Fallen Stars. It was inspired by that. And far as the video, man, it's kind of like it was like the whole video was shot by a guy named Who Done It, you know what I'm saying? But like far as it was my vision, you know what I'm saying? I had it all visioned in my head. Like this is how I wanted it. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I wanted a little acting going on, and I wanted to, you know what I'm saying, so I can get the message out there. But the song, man, is like dedicated to just trying to just hopefully that I can reach somebody, you know what I'm saying, they can listen, like, man, come on, because it's a lot of gun violence, and most of the time when it's gun violence or if somebody go and shoot up a party or a club, the people that they looking for is not going to be the ones that get hit. Yeah, it's going to be me and you, the innocent ones. You know what I'm saying? And then like when I started the song off, if you want to murder and do a walk up, I'm saying, I'm not telling you. I mean, gun violence is crazy, period. But I'm saying if you and him got something going on, go get him. Yeah. Don't come past the party and just shoot the whole party up. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I don't have nothing to do with it. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? It's just a bold message that I put out, Is
this, especially with the high level of gun violence in Indianapolis, does that weigh on you? Does that play into the music that you make, or is this kind of a bigger picture thing that you're looking at?
The violence it weighs on me, but it's really a bigger picture, because this is all over. This is going on all across the country. So every time you turn it on, you be like innocent. You're like, man, this is crazy. And but it's really bad here, but it's worse in other places. You know what I'm saying? But I'm talking about, it's basically everything. A lot of just as a whole, far as, because you got to think it's been lost so many to people, because most of the time, like I said, it's always the person get hit. Because I know incidents to where it happened like that, and I know people personally. They had nothing to do with the situation, but then they end up being the ones getting shot. You know what I mean?
You've seen a lot of fallen stars, as it were. In your time.
I've seen that. Plus I watch the news. A lot of times I don't even watch the news. I just my phone get the notification. I'd be like, man, that's crazy. You know what I mean? I'd be like, man, that's unnecessary.
Yeah. One song I do want to talk to you about. I don't have it queued up to play, but I did want to talk to you about it. I was actually listening to it on the way here. Eye for an Eye.
Oh, yeah.
Talk to me about that song, because that song is deep.
Well, that song right there, man, is like, what's crazy is that song, I released that song, what was that, 2021, like around when the George Floyd happened. But I wrote that song like back when the Michael Brown incident happened.
Really?
Yeah. But I kind of like changed it,
Sure, yeah.
Around, and that's what kind of brought that about. It was like, it's like, man, and that's crazy, like a lot of injustice, police brutality, because you know what I mean, it's like, man, they'll treat you like this, and then next thing you know, they get suspended with pay, and then they get away with it, you know.
Mm-hmm.
But then the George Floyd situation, they just kicked it off. I said, let me go ahead and just put this on out there now.
Mm-hmm.
And that kind of, you know, and that's what inspired that to just come on out, you know.
Yeah, that's a deep song, and I like the way that you started with
the man couldn't breathe, and I can see it in his eye.
Mm-hmm. It's a strong song.
Yeah.
It's a strong song, and I could tell it's one of the. You could tell. I feel like I'm a little dated here, but on Apple Music, it's your top listing. But you can listen to Loc Rhyme-A-Side on Spotify, on
Apple Music, YouTube,
everywhere.
Tidal, everywhere.
You are everywhere.
Everywhere music is music.
So, that's what other tracks have you made that you're really proud of? And we're gonna be getting to your latest single here soon enough, but yeah, what are some tracks that you're like, that's a banger?
Man, you know, it's just quite a few of them.
Well, let's talk about them.
What
are your favorite tracks that you
you know,
you're doing right now?
I really didn't have like a favorite track of my, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Cause I got like a lot. I got music that I haven't even put out yet. That's, you know,
and you freestyle a lot. I mean, so if you're wanting to follow Loc Rhyme-A-Side, check him out on Instagram and on YouTube. But you do a lot of freestyling, I've noticed on Instagram.
Yeah, I do that. You know, I got to stay active, keep them, you know, I'm a rapper, so they want to be, you know, that's what they want. So that's what I'm going to give to them. And I like, sometimes I might take a beat from an artist that's out and then just like, let me put my taste on it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Freestyle over it.
Yeah.
You know?
But do you have a song that what would you say are your like top 3 songs that you know, that you're really feeling recently?
Well, that Falling Stars, you know, I like that. I really like that, you know, because I really like some of my favorite songs. I really like, it's more like with the message, you know what I'm saying? I like to give the people a message. Eye for an Eye, of course.
Grind Mode and Dope Mode. Dope Man, excuse me.
And then, you know, far as, the Grind Mode, Dope Man. You know what I mean? Dope Man, it's just like a tale, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. And then that Grind Mode. Yeah, I like the Grind Mode. But it's like I said, I like a lot of my music. Like, I just like, it's a lot. So, you know, I like I really don't have like a favorite of my own. You know what I'm saying? I don't really have like a favorite.
Well, that's fine. No one necessarily needs to have a favorite. They're like children, honestly, when you write songs. It's like you can't have a favorite.
Like, people tell me, they be like, man, Grind Mode, man, I like that. That's my favorite track. You know what I'm saying?
Well, thank you.
I be like, thank you, man. Right on. You know, of course, the fans have their favorite.
Sure.
It's more easier for the fan to have their favorite.
That's true. No, that's absolutely true.
But it's like, I got so many that I might be like, man, I like this. I like this, you know. It's just like beats. I'd be like, man, I like this beat. And then I hear another beat, but I like that beat too.
What's it like to be in the studio or, you know, like recording and coming across a beat that you like? I mean, does the flow come right away? Or
when you hear a beat that you really, really, really like, it just like that Falling Stars. When I heard that beat, it just
came out.
It just come quicker. You know what I'm saying? And like some beats might have to grow on me. Like I might have a beat for a year or two.
Really?
And just get around to it after 2 years because I'm feeling it. Because when I write music, I don't just stay stuck on writing one song. I might be writing like 5-6 songs at once. You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
It's because I go to this one, then I go to this one. Like right now on my phone, you know what I'm saying? I got like, what is the app called? Google Keep.
Yeah.
And I write with the Google Keep because the Google Keep, it links you, you know, through your email. So it don't matter if I go on a computer or go to another phone, it automatically saves it. So I might be writing on 5-6 songs. And then when I was locked up doing time, I used to do that too. I'd be writing a song Monday, then write another one Tuesday. I'm working on 5 songs, you know.
How do you come up with, do you just like come up with like mental beats in your head like when you were locked up? Like is it
be beats, it just be or just beat on the table, you know. Sometimes you locked up, it'd be that same little beat. You just beat on the table and you just write, you know. And then Then once you do get some beats, you just match it up. You know what I mean? Just take out this, put this in here, just match it up. Once you've been doing it for a while, it's simple. You know, like I tell people, rapping ain't everybody like they'd be like, it seems like, nah. To be a good rapper, it ain't easy.
Yeah, no.
To be good, it ain't easy. You know what I'm saying?
No, I believe that. I mean,
anybody can rhyme, but you can't rhyme and you got to make it make sense too. You know what I mean?
Kind of poor enough. It kind of reminds me of that commercial that's out right now, the Corona commercial with Snoop Dogg and Andy Samberg, and Snoop's laying down lines, and Andy Samberg comes in with his own lines, and he asks him, like, what'd you think of that? He's like,
oh, yeah.
He's like,
I think I seen they on the beach or whatever.
Yeah. And he's like, that was real. And he's like, really? He's like, really bad.
Yeah, really bad, man. Everybody.
Well, let's get to the last song of the day. And this one is your latest single called No Turning Back. So we are going to play this here real quick. And check out, this is, like I said, No Turning Back, Loc Rhymicide's latest single.
Got my feet on the gas and ain't no turning back. Yeah. Now my lifestyle wasn't all good. I'm coming up because I'm on the grind. I paid attention to my situation, trying to learn from them each and every time. In and out the penitentiary, I ain't glorifying, but it's real life. I fucked up as a young nigga, so therefore I paid a real price. I sacrificed even though I lost. Busting moves trying to be a boss. Catching plays like a Randy Moss. Praying to God to keep the devil off. My pain deep, but you can't see it. You can hear it though if you listen up. Reminiscing about the hard times in the street life I was living rough. Gang, trying to maintain through the shootouts and the blood stains. A good dude, that's who I am. It's in my blood, I never change. I realize I can make it happen. Put in work, that's the main thing. Keep it real with my niggas gone and free them all from the chain gang. The gas and ain't no turning back. Got my eyes on the road, I'm trying to read this map. Plus I'm trying to stay focused, ain't got time to relax. Got that pressure on my side, yeah, I keep it strapped. Got my feet on the gas, it ain't no turning back. Got my eyes on the road, I'm trying to read this map. Plus I'm trying to stay focused, ain't got time to relax. Got that pressure on my side, yeah, I keep it strapped. A lot of situations, demonstrations, through it all had to have patience. Kept it on me for the ones hating. Hustle good so the funds waiting. Still reminiscing about my old life. Jail cells in the cold nights. Like Martin Luther said, I had a dream. Cause all I wanna do is shine bright. Ain't no perfect picture, got it out the mud. Was stacking up before I got a plug. My eyes open, gotta pay attention. Cause in the streets ain't no love. So perpetrate, but the love fake. Only love what you can hand out. This nigga shady like the internet. Catching cases with a runny mouth. Remain solid, can't break the code. Never sell out for a peso. Lot of bullshit, I can let it go. I'm too focused on the bank road. Spit the facts when I'm on the track. A blind man, he can see that. Got tunnel vision when I'm in the booth. So listen up and got my foot on the gas and ain't no turning back. Got my eyes on the road. I'm trying to read this map. Plus I'm trying to stay focused, ain't got time to relax. Got that pressure on my side, yeah, I keep it strapped. Got my feet on the gas, it ain't no turning back. Got my eyes on the road. I'm trying to read this map. Plus I'm trying to stay focused, ain't got time to relax. Got that pressure on my side, yeah, I keep it strapped.
All right, that was No Turning Back from Loc Rhymicide. Loc, tell me about that song. What's the inspiration behind No Turning Back? That's a short song, but it's got a solid beat there.
It's just basically telling you, man, whatever you're trying to do, if no matter what you did in the past, just put your foot on the gas and keep. I mean, it's good to know your past because you don't want to repeat it. But just move forward and put your foot on the gas and ain't no looking back. You know what I'm saying? Like driving down the road and I ain't looking back. I'm just gonna keep on going. You know what I'm saying? That's why I rap about. My lifestyle wasn't all good. I'm coming up because I'm on the grind. I paid attention to my situation, trying to learn from them each and every time. You know what I'm saying? So just no turning back. Like, whatever you got going on or whatever you're trying to achieve in life, just no matter what nobody say, just do it. Don't turn back and just keep on doing it. Just keep moving forward with it. So that's basically what, inspired that song right there.
That's a good song. That's a good song. Well, we have kind of come to the end of our time here. And so, but before that, if you've liked what you've heard, I'm recording this at the Engine Room Recording Company. It is located in Broad Ripple Village, just north of downtown Indianapolis. And they specialize in making your projects go. Podcasters, bands, audiobookers, rappers, singers, songwriters, and everyone in between. The Engine Room Recording Company has the engineers, the equipment, and the environment to fuel your projects. Check out Broad Ripple's recording studio by visiting for more information on their services, artists they've recorded, and gear they have at engineroomrecordingcompany.com. And be sure to visit their Instagram page by searching at Engine Room Recording Company. Loke, I'm going to keep you around for our podcast segment. Right. So I want to make sure that if you've been watching this and you've enjoyed this, we're going to go even deeper with Loke Rhymicide in the podcast. We were just really kind of getting into talking about beats and lengths of songs and bars here while the last video was playing. So we'll probably want to get into that a little bit. And then one last plug for No Nuts, No Glory 22 from Loke Rhymicide. Check this out wherever you happen to stream music. Check out Fallen Stars and No Turning Back wherever you happen to stream music. Loke Rhymicide, rap hip-hop recording artist, killing them lyrically. That's my man right here. And so this has been the live stream. My guest has been Loke Rhymicide. Loke, thank you for being on the show this week. All right. And we'll be right back with the podcast. But if you're watching this, well, you got to wait a few days. But Loke and I will be right back with the podcast. So thank you for tuning in, and we'll see you again next time.